So let me explain the first one again just in case. They tell us that the first week he made 150. Second week they don't tell us how much he made. Third week is 250. Now we add 2 empty spaces because it wants us to calculate the earnings for 5 weeks. So we have to figure out what the pattern is, but they skipped a number. So if from here to here was 100, that means the next number is only 50 more. So it will be 200 for the second number, and now we can easily see the pattern. So 250, we add 50 more, it gives us 300. We add 50 more, it gives us 350. Now, total earnings means you have to add up all these amounts, and we get $1,250. Now, for number 2, it's a little bit easier. In this case, they tell us that there are 80 students in 6th grade. And they tell us that there's 180 students in 7th grade. Now the question says, what is the total in middle school? Middle school has 3 grade levels, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So all we need to do is follow the pattern and fill in the missing number for 8th grade. So from 80 to 180 is 100 difference. So it's going up by 100. The 8th grade must have 280 students. Now total, just add up all these numbers. So we end up with 540 students. Any questions so far? Now for number 3 and 4, it's pretty simple, so please make sure you pay attention to it. First of all, whenever you see f of n minus 1, this represents the previous number. So all you need to do is plug in the first number where you see f of n minus 1. And calculate, solve it. So because the 2 is touching the f, you know it's multiplication. So we're doing 2 times 3 plus 4. 2 times 3 is 6. And 6 plus 4 is 10. Is the second number 10? No, it is not. So A is not the answer choice. Now let's test out B. B just says f of n minus 1, which is the first number, minus 4. 3 minus 4 equals negative 1. Is the second number negative 1? No. Now if you go to answer choice C, it says 3 f of n minus 2. That would be 3 times 3 minus 2. That gives us 9 minus 2, which equals 7. Is the second number 7? Yes, but let me tell you, you don't know if that's the answer yet. You have to test out the next number. It has to work all the way through your sequence. So now instead of plugging in the 3, we're going to plug in the next number, 7. 3 times 7 minus 2. That would be 21 minus 2, which is 19. Is the third number 19? No. So that tells us the answer has to be D. Now I'm going to show you why. On answer choice D, it's just f of n minus 1 plus 4. It gives you 11. Let's now plug in 11. 11 plus 4 equals 15. Is the next number 15? Yes. It has to work all the way through your sequence. So the answer is D. Now I'll give you a couple seconds to, now after seeing me do this, try number 4, doing the same exact method. So the first number is 6. We're going to plug in right here. 6 plus 11, 17. It worked out for the first number, but now we have to plug in the 17. 17 plus 11 equals 28. Second number is not 28, so A is not the answer choice. Now we test out answer choice B here. It says 3 times f of n minus 1 minus 1. Remember, you're plugging in the numbers right here. So 3 times 6 is 18. 18 minus 1 equals 17. We got the first number right, but now we have to plug in the 17 here. 3 times 17 minus 1 would be 50. Is 50 the next number after 17? No. So the answer cannot be B either. Now we get to answer choice C. Answer choice C says 2 times f of n minus 1 plus 5. Let's test this out. 2 times 6 plus 5, 17. That is the next number. 2 times 17 plus 5 is 39. That is the right number. 2 times 39 plus 5 is 83. So because it worked all the way through our sequence, we know the answer is C. Any questions? Now let me show you the worksheet that you're about to do. So like you see on 1, 2, and 3 is just like the bell ringer question. I just changed the numbers around. So I want you to use the same method. Now number 4 and 5 are just like what we just reviewed on 3 and 4 in the bell ringer. You're plugging in the first number here, and then adding 4, see if it gives you the next number. And you do that all the way through. Now on this one here, it's asking what are the next 4 terms in the sequence. So the first number is 5. You plug it in here. 5 plus 6 equals 11. And you do the same thing with the 11. 11 plus 6 equals 17, and so on and so forth. You just fill in the 4 empty spaces. Now let me show you this one before you start, just in case. This one has a number in front of the F, so don't forget that's multiplication. So you plug in the 10 here. 2 times 10 is 20. Minus 4, 16. Now you do the same thing, but with the 16. 2 times 16 is 32. Minus 4, 28. So on and so forth. Alright? Any questions on those? Now, on the last 2 questions, it's just like on the previous section. Plug in the first number right here, and then solve it, see if it gives you the next number. Only one works all the way through your sequence. So just because it works the first time, don't pick that answer. Alright, go to Google Classroom to get the worksheet. Unless you're here, you're going to get one in person.